President Trump is set to leave for court soon. Stormy Daniels, the adult film actress, is set to take the witness stand again in President's criminal hush money trial. And the defense team is set to question the adult film actress, whose graphic testimony on Tuesday about an alleged sexual encounter with Mr. Trump pushed the former president's lawyers to call for a mistrial, a request the judge denied. Our Laura Ingle is in New York City with the very latest. Laura, Ms. Daniels made headlines 2 days ago. Can we expect the same salacious fireworks in the courtroom today?
Good morning, Nick. And, you know, that's a great question because you never know what you're going to get at this trial. As we have been learning, we are gearing up for day 2 of Stormy Daniels, as she is known, to take the witness stand. She will be continuing her cross-examination. This after the break that we always have on Wednesdays. No court on Wednesdays. But if Tuesday, as you mentioned, gives us any indication of what is to come in this cross-examination, most likely we are looking at another contentious and riveting day inside of this courtroom. We, of course, will be here for it all. Now, Stormy Daniels, the former porn star, and really the main storyline of the prosecution's hush money case against former President Donald Trump, was spotted briefly outside of court on Tuesday. This is the only shot we could get after giving what many called risque and revealing testimony about what she claims happened between her and the former president back in 2006, which prompted a payout years later to stay quiet. The jaw-dropping testimony, which included Daniels' detailed description of meeting up with Mr. Trump inside of a Lake Tahoe hotel room, right down to the silk pajamas she says he was wearing, was clearly infuriating to Mr. Trump, who could be heard cursing under his breath and shaking his head at the defense table, so much so that the judge actually called Trump's lawyers to the bench to ask them to stop him from doing that, saying he doesn't want Trump to intimidate the witness in front of the jury. Not a good look. Now, all the intimate details came out during the prosecution's questioning, and at one point, the judge had to ask Daniels' attorney to keep her answers focused and to have her give answers that does not give any unnecessary narrative. Now, we've heard a lot about what allegedly happened between the two, but not a lot about the paper trail that reportedly connects Trump directly to the so-called hush money payment. Trump seizing on that moment outside of court Tuesday. Listen here.
So this was a very big day, a very revealing day. As you see, the case is totally falling apart. They have nothing on books and records, and even something that should bear very little relationship to the case. It's just a disaster for the DA, for the Soros-backed DA. It's a disaster.
After being denied the defense's request for a mistrial Tuesday, which Trump posted about on his social media platform, it was back to business and continued testimony for Stormy Daniels. Now, we are also monitoring the very thin line of that gag order Mr. Trump has been walking on, violating the gag order 10 times now, and officially on notice that he could go to jail if he violates it again. Once Daniels returns to the stand this morning, Trump's lawyers are expected to continue their line of questioning, picking up where they left off on Tuesday. And we've just heard from Team Trump here with NewsNation, who tells us they plan to handle the rest of the cross truthfully and forcefully. They're going to ask her about that defamation lawsuit that took place years ago. That's where we left off, and we'll let you know what happens next as court resumes this morning with day 2 of Stormy Daniels. Nick?
And Laura, we will definitely see if today has the same fireworks as Tuesday. Laura Ingle, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.